Hello, welcome to Late Night Stocks. Today I will make you a quick update with the latest news. Roku stock is now at $223 and $30 billion market cap. Since end of July for 6 months we were in a bearish trend. Now, is it the buy the dip opportunity? You know, I am watching Roku stock very closely. First, I made an in-depth video end of October before Q3 earnings, and I warned the viewers that we may see a huge drop after Q3 earnings. After Q3 earnings, we hit this $270 mark, as I mentioned in my previous video. Then I made an update video when we hit this $270, and I said we can go even to $210. And finally, we came to $210. What is next? Is it buy the dip opportunity or should we wait? Roku stock has been very volatile recently. Let's check the recent news together and find out the reason behind it. After that, I will give you my opinion on Roku stock and give you some entry points and resistance levels. ITC bans Roku's product imports, shares hit a new all-year low. ITC, in other words US International Trade Commission, passed an order in favor of Universal Electronics in a patent infringement case against Roku. This commission found that many of Roku's products infringed the Universal Electronics patent. That's why they barred Roku from import and sale of such products. But which products do we mean? These products include televisions, set-top boxes, remote control devices, streaming devices, and sound bars. In other words, almost every product of Roku. That's why going forward, Roku will have to certify its products at the customs before importing them. On the other hand, there are different views. An analyst gave buy rating and 500 price target on Roku. And he said that final patent infringement case against some Roku devices is non-issue. These products are no longer imported by Roku. It is interesting, and he said that 2 of these 3 patent cases won against Universal Electronics. So he says only 1 remaining and it's a non-issue problem. I'm not sure about that. If you look at the other analysts, the average Roku price target is $370, which implies 70% upside potential. But does it worth the risk? I also wanted to double check these price targets, so we have 2 new updates, one from Morgan Stanley with $190 and one from JP Morgan which is $315. So it is pretty mixed. We cannot just decide to buy the stock looking at the analyst targets, we need to look at the fundamentals of the company. In my previous video I mentioned that Roku has a slowing growth and problems with the profitability. In this table you see the quarterly revenues and profits of Roku company, especially next 2 quarters looking tough. Although we have a revenue growth, we have very low profitability. So looking at these estimates, maybe it is better to wait for this Q4 earnings than act on it. Looking at the website traffic of Roku gives us some idea about growth. In November, Roku website recorded a 6.5% year-over-year decline in monthly visits. So that can be an indicator that we have saturation in profits and profit margins. If we have a look at the stock price, looks like we hit the dip. At Q3 earnings, stock price was $314 and in a month we dropped 50% and came to $210. And now people are asking, should we buy from here? We came to the levels 1 year before in 2020. But we shouldn't forget that we are in this bearish channel. Looking at this price action, I think Roku stock can go to $250, but I wouldn't buy the Roku stock from these levels for long term. I want to one more time remind you that Roku stock dropped more than 50% since late July, but we are still at $30 billion market cap. Although the stock price dropped a lot, we still have 100 P ratio, which is overvalued. Okay, what is the next step? Let's say you bought the Roku stock from $210. If Roku stock goes above $250, then you can realize your gains around $280 to $300. If you don't have any Roku stock in your portfolio, I wouldn't recommend to buy this stock. Q4 and Q1 earnings of Roku will not be that good, so that can cause another fall in stock price. I think Roku stock will not go down further. It is a good resistance level. We made a double dip, so it's a good sign. This is not an investment advice, please do your own research. Let me know, what do you think about Roku stock? Is it the dip? Did you buy the Roku stock from $210? I hope you enjoyed this update. Don't forget to like the video, write some comments and subscribe to the channel.